Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Benelux Speedrunner Gathering, monthly number 25, right here in Alphen aan den Rijn. It looks like we're just about set up for AmsterDoom, so we're gonna throw it over to VictorianGaming in just a moment. Before I do, Victorian, for a question for in just a moment. When do you want me to cut off the donation incentive? And you don't have to answer right now, because we'll get you ready for that. But let us know, because that'll be important. Okay, I just got assigned final boss apparently, so sounds about right. Okay, well, let's throw it over to VictorianGaming and AmsterDoom.
Hello? Am I ready? Oh, this is so fun. Okay. Yes. Welcome to AmsterDoom. Let's just do this. Go. Nah, nothing started yet. Just reload to the list of level. Yeah, welcome to AmsterDoom. This is a very old Dutch game. Let's say early 2000s or something. And yeah, it is made by software engineers using the Quake 2 engine. The rest I'm gonna explain when the game is continuing. So, is tech ready? Tech is ready. Okay, tech. When I press enter to reset the level, time will begin. Is that clear? Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, as I said again, welcome to AmsterDoom, a very old Dutch game. We're gonna start by just holding the space button down. This is the whole game. Welcome to the game. Just hold the space button down. I hope you like hearing jumping noises, because that's what you're gonna hear for the most of the game. Okay, that almost went wrong. So, this is also pretty funny. I don't have to explode those. So, yeah, as I was saying, sorry. So this game is very concentration heavy, so I could be jabbling around and not explain some things, because I have to concentrate on a lot of parts in this game. So, this is a skip I found very early, and it's... well... It's a skip, it works, don't worry, but it is annoying. Here we go. So, here I want to show something funny. This is the first T-pose you will see in the game. That enemy does not work. I cannot kill it. So, go. You will see way and way more T-poses later on. So I have to be quickly. I don't know if you can see it already, but what I can explain is if enemies are moving, I can walk through them. If enemies are standing still, they're like a statue, and not go through them. So I'm trying to shoot them, because sometimes if you shoot them, they will move, and hopefully then, well, I can just move through them. This is the second level, and I want you to pay attention to right now. There's an opening over there, and I don't know why. Just as an opening. There's no secret there. There is just a whole opening in the wall for a few seconds, and I have no idea why that happens. Also, that first guy that keeps shooting, you do not have to kill him. Only those two guys. So, is anyone out there that recognizes this, well, level? This is Madame Tussauds, also known as the Wax Statue Museum from Amsterdam. And, whoops, just in time. Yes, that's number 1. 2, 3, and here we go. Sorry. As I said, I sometimes have to concentrate very much. Also a funny one. Hi. Yeah, so as I said before, I can't shoot enemies until their AI gets activated. So sometimes this just means that you indeed have to attack them in a certain sequence. I don't know if it's visible on stream. What I can also say is that indeed this game is showing a lot of text on screen in Dutch in the beginning of the game to help beginning players. That's Also, I don't think I know if anyone saw it, but this game is full of jump scares, or it tries to be at least. Also, I hope I can do this early part here. Okay, I can do it. Okay, I am on the platform. Yes! Okay, I was able to do that one early. So this part is also pretty funny. Just keep jumping, grab the key, and we fall down. Yeah. Unfortunately, this game has not that much stuff to clean. Most of the game is actually just, oh, do it. So if tech has anything to say, I think they could just do it.
Well, I can sure talk about what a great of a cause we support here at the Benelux Speedrunner Gathering. But before I go into that, I should probably mention that, hey, if you're a Twitch Prime user, and I know a lot of I know a lot of people may not be anymore, but if you still are a Twitch Prime user and you still have your free monthly subscription, you might consider using that here at the ESA channel. You will get access to both the ESA and BSG emotes, and you get to support both of the events. So, you know, you don't just help ESA or you don't just help BSG, you actually get 2 for the price of 1. That said, this of course goes as well for, you know, your regular subs and bits. So if people are or want to help these events from happening, well, that's how you can do that. Can I go into the charity still, or do you need some time?
I can explain a few things right now.
Then I'll do the charity in a moment.
Okay, so... Oh, that went wrong. Okay, this is the next level. This is the central station of Amsterdam. And this part had some controversy, because of course early shooters had controversy. I just sort of skipped them, but a few of the enemies that were just spawning were disguised as police agents. And just like GTA, people were thinking that they were actual police agents and you were shooting actual police agents. Also, that level is indeed very, very short. Also, that was just a jump scare. And I don't know if you can see it, but sometimes I am also jumping on enemies. Here I'm gonna do a sort of a small skip. You will see a later level as well. It didn't work, but I hope it will work in a later level. You can use those platforms which have keys to get a small jump boost and jump out of holes like that. Example. Yeah, just as I said before, there is really not that much I can explain about this game.
Is that my cue to talk more? Okay, well it is. So, well, I guess I might as well quickly mention that we are currently raising money for the Dutch Cancer Society, which is a nationwide organization committed to fight cancer while aiming for more cure and a higher quality of life for those already battling the disease. 95% of your donations will go to the Dutch Cancer Society, and the other 5% will be using to help us improve BSG. So yeah, be sure to get your donations in. And while you do, there's still 2 pretty cool incentives you can submit for. One is a beta world show-off of this very game. It'll be cut off at the end of this game, so you don't have that much time left to submit for it. There's also the blindfolded first boss incentive, which is for Cuphead. Now, Cuphead is difficult, so blindfolded even more so. Might be pretty fun to get to see that. So yeah, if you are considering donating, be sure to put your money to one of those.
Okay. This is one of the first secrets I'm gonna take. This secret is actually faster to do that part than just waiting for the gates to open. Very useful in casual playthroughs as well. Yet, I do not know that many people will own this game, but yeah, just something to talk about.
I mean,
okay.
let's be fair. Dutch games in general are going to be kind of tricky on that one.
This part is has some talking. Okay, give me a second, I'll explain what I'm doing right now. So, because I know this part, so in a few minutes something will come up that is very, well, let's say the programmers did something and I do not know what they did, but yeah, we can finish this game by not doing a part that the game asks you to do. This part I like to call Early Bridge. So, we first go down here, try to activate this button over here, and yeah, I just went in the corner of that door and it activated the bridge. I will lose some life here, but that is not a problem. So, normally you're supposed to kill all the enemies in the room, the bridge will activate, and well, then you can finish the level. But somehow, if you go to the corner of that door, you hit that. I think it is because somehow the game scans where you are, and if you're in a room with enemies, then it won't make sure that the bridge will not extend, but because in the corner of that door, the bridge does extend. Also, there's a... well, it's not really fun to explain where I am right now. Yeah, some of the parts in this game where you go through are actually very historical. Like the part we just went through, and are going to go through right now as well, are based on the old hiding locations in the station during, well, World War. I don't really know how to explain it anywhere else. Which is very funny that there are some levels based on history actually in this game, and I just did something wrong. Anyway, as you can still see, this game is a lot about jumping. Like, actually a lot about jumping. Also, there's something gonna go up in the screen. Okay, something on the screen is just as shown in Dutch. I am not gonna just translate it because, well, let's just say this is a game based in Amsterdam. So what you just pick up can I just describe as head medication. Yeah, we just grabbed some head medication to get our life to the fullest. Also, this is the most scariest elevator in all of existence. Yeah. Anyway. Go. Come on, hit him. Okay. Come on. Sometimes it doesn't want to trigger, apparently. Come on. Yeah, now it does. That's weird. It's supposed to... yeah, sometimes this game can be weird. If it... oh, just like now I'm doing... this is just stupid. I just jumped off the platform. Welcome to Speedrunning 101. Don't talk while running. Just kidding. Yeah. So, what just happened went totally wrong. Sometimes that just happens because the game doesn't like you. No, because that went wrong, I'm grabbing some extra life, but... yeah, this game is not perfect. Sorry. Also, as you can see, at the end of every chapter you get... well... stats of what you have done, and there's something funny to talk about. The time that it shows here is actually extremely accurate till 1,000th of a second. 1,000th of a second. Also, let's not talk about where we are right now, will we, Cruel? This is just a lovely hotel location.
Yeah, no, let's not.
It's,
no.
Yeah. Also, as you can see right now, this is the enemies being a... yeah, annoyance because they're right in the front of me. So let's hope that it won't happen again, like right now. And he's standing in my way. Yeah, this is sad. If the enemies are standing still, they're giant. It... oh. Yeah. Sorry. sorry if I... As I said before in the beginning of this game, there are a lot of parts in this game I have to concentrate. And then I don't really know what to talk about. Okay, lucky this time. Yeah, I was thinking that sometimes... Okay, that enemy that just appeared in front of me with a machine gun... Sometimes he does appear in front of me, and sometimes he doesn't. I do not know why, but... Yeah. Also, this is one of the first... Well, actually, it's the second jumping puzzle. Because, of course, you have to have a jumping puzzle. This corridor is also pretty funny. I don't know what it is, but sometimes the doors do activate, and sometimes they don't. Like, that door did not activate. Like, not now again. That door did not activate. And this guy needs to go down, and that door didn't activate. Yeah. See, it's a good game. It's a very good game, as you can see. I don't know what I'm doing. Go. Hey, another jump scare. Okay. So this part is also pretty funny. This guy can be annoying, so I have to take him down. Yeah, okay. So. Also, if we're lucky, we can see something over here that is pretty funny. So the door is closed now and... Okay, it didn't happen. Sometimes the enemies return into that room. And when they return in that room, they just walk right through the door. Yes, they just walk right through that door. Yes. Also, this is the shortest level in the game. Also, we won't talk about... this is the lobby of the lovely hotel. And we just skipped the entire level right now. Yeah, we just skipped it.
So, I actually just got a pretty interesting question from chat.
Oh no.
You mentioned earlier that the timing on the levels is accurate to like 1,000th of a second.
Yeah.
Does this game use RTA or in-game time?
Both.
Okay, do explain.
Okay, so real time is easier because after you finish the final boss, you grab the final teleporter to the end, or the credits. You just press the end button, and that is the final time. But your save game has, as I said, the saves of the time and 1,000th of a second. And it's easy to just grab them all, which isn't because it's annoying. Also, I have to concentrate right now, as you can see. Here we go. That's a big concentration. Nope. Hopefully that worked. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Let's return to the question. Yeah. So the save game has the information of every level. So therefore, the loading time is not included in this time. That is on the final time you see at the end of the chapter. And inside the save game. So if we would have go for in-game time, the in-game time first of all is without loading time, and second of all it's, well, nearly perfect. I mean 1,000th of a second. I mean, what game does that do? I'm pretty sure that even Life Split doesn't do that. Also, I don't know if the game is showing it up right now. Yeah, it is. So, look at the details in this game. There's actual reflection in the floor. Yeah. I mean, for a game like this, that is actually pretty amazing. These two are... Yeah. So sometimes those guys take 3 shotguns, and sometimes they take... Well, 4. Okay, let's... Go... Just took a rocket to the face, but it's not a real problem. Because there's some life over here. Yeah, okay, so Cruel, you can just say it against me. You're giving... I know it. I am giving the worst commentary in the entire everything. But as I said before, you have to concentrate so much on what the enemies are doing that
Oh, I mean, I get that. This does not look like that easy a game to run, especially with how much, you know, shooting there's going around and
Well, the
explosions and enemies.
And the explosions are easy. It's really that sometimes the AI is just standing right in front of your face, and it's like, yeah.
I mean, there's a reason I don't run shooters, you know. That's
Also, here's the next jumping puzzle, and go. Two. So, as you can see, I am blowing up paintings. Why am I doing that? Because the hitbox of these paintings is blocking you. Yeah, it's small paintings that are blocking you from progressing on that jumping puzzle slash, well, normal puzzle. I don't really know how you want to call it. Yeah. Anyway, we all got some enemies in front of me, and I'm saying, like, no. Hope that this works. No, hopefully he doesn't hit me. Yes. Okay. Ooh, nice. But yeah, this game is mostly about just jumping to go faster and, well, reacting to how the enemies react to what you're doing. Also, this part is pretty... oh, it doesn't trigger. You have to walk forward, and then you have to walk backwards. It's a weird game design, but okay. Also, we immediately go to the next jumping puzzle. Loading. Up. And it went wrong. And now I have to jump all the way back. Yeah. Also, these jumping puzzles look easy, but I assure you, they are not that easy. Because sometimes your character jumps way too far, and then, well, you just saw what happens. Also, that was another jump scare. Also, in this next part, I have to be very careful, and I can explain something if it happens and if it doesn't happen. But this game has out of bounds. It didn't happen. Okay, that's good. But the problem with the out of bounds is that, well, once you go out of bounds, you're just stuck. And also that enemy, yeah, this is annoying, but... go. Oh, so as you can see, that one didn't activate. So I have to look at my health right now. Very... yeah, I have to be careful right now. This could be my first... ah, I knew it. It's not enough shotgun shells. Yeah, this game, if it goes wrong, it goes wrong. And this is a big time loss. This is one of the longest levels in the game. So, Cruel, go ahead.
Well, I will first and foremost monka ass on losing it there. But yeah, hello everybody at home. You are currently watching the Benelux Speedrunner Gathering. We organize monthly gatherings here in the Benelux for speedrunners. We're streaming live from you from Alphen aan de Rijn in the Netherlands. So, you know, if you happen to be from the Netherlands or live in the neighborhood, be sure to swing by sometimes. I mean, watching it at home is great, but I can guarantee you seeing it real live here on at the venue is just so much better. That said, however, we want to thank ESA for supporting the event and for allowing us to stream on their channel once again. They've been fantastically supportive with knowledge, with, you know, the stream, with, you know, just helping us at every corner. Fantastic community. So yeah, big shout outs to them on that one. Now, right here at the event, we you can consider maybe, you know, if you want to support ESA for this and BSG as well, you can consider using a subscription. Fantastic way to support both events. You could do that either as a Twitch Prime subscription or as a regular one. They both help us out equally much. So, yeah, consider doing that. Do I still have more time, or...?
Yeah, you have more time.
I can just keep going for you. You see, we here at BSG, we're raising money for the Dutch Cancer Society, which is a nationwide organization committed to fight cancer while aiming for more cure and a higher quality of life for those already battling the disease. 95% of your donations will go to the Dutch Cancer Society. The other 5% will be used to help support BSG and help us improve for future events. And while you do, there's a few incentives left that you can donate for. There is the Beta World Show-Off for this very game, which is going to be cut off after the final boss here, so it's coming up fairly soon. Definitely want to consider donating for that if you want to see the Beta World being shown off. There's also the blindfolded incentive for the first boss of Cuphead, which will be our closing run of the day. So, yeah, both of those incentives, if you do consider donating, be sure to put your money to those, because those are sure to be a lot of fun.
Cruel.
Yeah, that's me.
I was too fast. Okay. What is that painting you just saw?
I mean, I assume that was the Nachtwacht, right?
Yes, it was.
Fantastic.
Oh, and as I said, when I'm talking and commentating on this game, I always forget stuff. Also, why is over here? Why is there a giant hole? I don't know.
Why is there, like, nothing behind that wall at all?
No.
Just a whole lot of emptiness. So
Yes.
if you were to, like, break the wall and jump out, you just jump into nothingness. I don't think that's how Amsterdam looks.
Oh. So, coming up is also another fun part in speedrunning. This is the world famous auto-scroller. And I just auto-scroll with a machine gun. So, am I the auto-scroller or are they auto-scrolling? I don't know. I want to make a joke here, but yeah. But after this auto-scroller, there's actually going to be a part that is extremely funny. And it is actually extremely funny. Also, I'm seeing that I've been using way too much shotgun shells. I should be having around 30 around here, so I have to be careful. As you can see, yeah, auto-scroller. And, okay, we're going to grab the red key, and now the fun will begin. Welcome to the Stairway of T-Poses! Yes, ladies and gentlemen, all these enemies do not activate. Some of them do, of course, but most of them, okay, here the jump went wrong, are just standing still, enjoying their day, and thinking, what am I doing actually here? Well, I don't know, you're just standing still. Why you're standing still, actually? I don't know. Yeah. Somehow those enemies get triggered. I don't know by what, but yeah. You just somehow skip the way to activate them.
Somebody in chat is suggesting that the reason they just stand there is just because they're not getting paid enough. I think that must be it.
I agree with chat, actually. I really, really agree with them, yeah. Also, as you can see, I was not shooting those enemies because if enemies are moving, you can just walk through them. Oh no, you're getting... Oh no! Enemies! Enemies! We're trapped! We're trapped! Oh no! Oh, just a button and that's the level. Yep. Yeah. Ooh, he didn't... Okay, please just... Okay. That's not a big problem. Yeah, it is a problem. Oh. So, yeah, that's the end of this level. And... yeah, let's see, how much time? Yeah, as it just said, when that went wrong in the museum, that was a big time loss. So, yeah. Hey, still 73% accuracy. Nice. Oh. Yeah, but just as you saw, just that run room. You enter it, and you think like, oh no, it's one of those enemy rooms. You have to clear the whole room and everything, blah blah blah. But no, it's just push a button around the corner. Because video games, I guess. Yeah, that's the only other thing I can tell about this game, is that the developers of this game wanted to try make a, well, as I said in the beginning of this run, this game is based on Quake, so they wanted to make an easier version of Quake. So, yeah. Also, this part is actually pretty funny. Activate the button, and 1, 2, 3, la, just walk slowly towards it. Okay, that part I didn't jump. I didn't jump in that part, because if I would have jumped in that small little, let's just call it a loading screen location, then the second door would not open. Somewhere on the ground is the activation point for the second door. Also, the developers conveniently placed a box over here so you could jump over here and skip half of this room. Want your rockets, please. And I'm seeing that it is fine. This level mostly I end with around 70 HP, so run is going fine until now, so yeah. Also, how politics and everything are today, let's just not talk about the entirety of this chapter and where we are, because, yeah, I mean, back in the day, maybe this is a funny, heroic story, but today, I would say no, this is no longer a funny story. Also, I hope any of you, like, pretty sure it's the Easter egg was over. Yeah, as I said. No, yeah. Does anyone here like James Bond? Just want to show that off. And as I said before, I have been using too many shotgun shells, so yeah. So, now we're back to jumping. Go faster. As you can see, a little triangle sign from their own home planet. They are very friendly at giving us security stuff. So because I'm low on life, I have to grab that little guy. And there is another fun part that I can, yeah, just keep walking. Okay. Oops. So, if you take a look at your left side, these are the developers. Yay! The only two pictures I sort of ever found in the game. So, yay! Also, the next part coming up is very, very dangerous. Extremely, extremely dangerous. Look, it is so dangerous. And they're down. As I just said, this game was made to be a entry-level shooter. So, yeah. Okay, we're gonna be in the next part. This level is also extremely fast. Like, seriously, this is just extremely fast. And I'm no longer afraid to just shoot rockets. Here. So, this next part, yeah, let's not talk about it. I'm taking a gun on an airplane. Yes. Funny? Yes. Yeah. So, even if this game is sort of childish, it actually has a lot of adult themes on it. And as far as I know, the game is not rated 18. While, if you know the last few levels we went through and what I just did, yeah. Today and age, this game would be 18 plus, at least 16. Don't you agree?
Yeah, possibly. Then again, with the graphics that we have, I mean, maybe.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do this, even if it takes time. I'm so sorry. This level has the... Yeah, this machine is almost gonna be in the entire level, so I have lowered the entire volume. I'm so sorry. I know tech can do it, so I try to keep talking, but that machine will be in the background, and I have changed the settings for all background noises to be extremely low, but somehow that specific noise is just so extreme loud that, yeah, I have to lower it. I'm so sorry for anyone who enjoyed the music of the game. But, yeah, I don't want to rip headphone users, so... Yeah. I think people can understand that. So, yeah. It's very quiet right now, right? Yeah. Yeah, I know I have to keep talking to make sure that the stream doesn't really sound boring, but...
Yeah, I mean, that's what you get for turning off the sound like that. I mean, granted, it was a very annoying sounding...
It is very annoying for headphone users. I have to say that. Also, thank you developers for giving... Oh, too big right here. Thank you developers for giving us a booster hack over there. Else that jump, what I just did by just jumping down here, would not be possible. So, yeah. Maybe the developers had speedrunning in mind? There are a few places where I'm thinking like, this kind of looks like developer spots. You know, spots where you used for debugging, but you remove when the game gets launched.
These developers, they were secretly just
Also,
speedrunners.
before I'm gonna go further in here, these are, look at the walls. Look at how big the textures are. Look at how small the textures on this door are. Yeah, that looks pretty weird. Instead of creating separate wall textures for that room, they just stretched out the wall textures for this room. Yeah. And we're coming up to the end of this level. And that means that we're going to the final boss. So, yeah. As I said in the beginning of the run, because Cruel asked, after we defeated the final boss, the donation incentive will be cut. Also, here is the super weapon. We will shoot it one time, and then I will bring back the sound. Also, as you can see, that is indeed a one-shot. Okay, now that these enemies are down, I don't know if you can see it on stream, but I am walking way, way faster. Yeah. This game is not very optimized. So, this is the final boss. And I'm almost gonna go wrong. Here we go, that's the thing I wanted to grab. That was the final boss. I've done it correctly. It's not helping this time. Yeah, okay, I had one shot too little. So, Cruel, can you please tell me, is it met or is it not met?
I will quickly be refreshing the thing to see if anything last minute came in, but it looks like it has not been met.
Ah, too bad. Anyway, anyone who likes lore and likes games who don't have a sequel but we're setting up a sequel, listen to this.
Betrouwbare bronnen melden ons dat het speciale VN-commando erin is geslaagd de grubbers te verslaan. Een inspectieteam van
Okay, so I'm just gonna talk because it's Dutch. So yeah, after you defeated the boss, you have to go in this room, wait for some lore stuff that says, yeah, the evil guys will come back, and then the door opens to end the game. So can we call this a auto-scroller as well?
Experts van de
I don't know.
NASA vermoeden dat deze boodschap vertaald kan worden als
Yeah.
we zullen terugkeren.
As I can already see on the time, I have been... yeah. Well, anyway, that was the game. Yeah. So, yeah, this was the game.
Is that time?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, it's not important the time. It's a bad time anyway. So yeah. So before and yeah, as you can see, yeah, this is pretty good. So yeah, this was AmsterDoom. What is the next run coming up?
We're actually going to be moving on to some Fallout New Vegas.
Fallout.
So going to be quite a cool game to follow up. So yeah, thank you VictorianGaming for your run of AmsterDoom. We'll be moving on to Fallout New Vegas Glitchless by Macadon in just a moment. So we're going to get that set up. Once we have that set up, we'll be back with you guys. In the meantime, we're going to go into a quick little ad break here. So yeah, stay tuned. I will be back with you guys in just a moment.